They're the largest anti-regime demonstrations seen in Iran in many years, and they're happening in an almost total information vacuum, with Iranian authorities switching off the internet and blocking phone access as they try to suppress the uprising. What started as protests over soaring cost of living pressures have evolved into a broader fight against Iran's ruling Islamic regime, which has held power in the country since the revolution of 1979. Human rights organisations fear Iranian security forces are meeting the protesters with deadly force. It's incredibly difficult to get clear information out of Iran at all, let alone during a crisis like this, with the current online blackout fueling grave concerns as to how many people have been killed, injured and detained.
Whenever they shut down internet, it's because they want to use as much as possible their violence and their method of controlling people using violence.
The US president has promised to intervene and attack Iran if Iranian security forces turn on the protesters. It was just 6 months ago that the US bombed Iran's nuclear facilities after Israel launched its own strikes. The language prompting this fiery promise of retaliation from the Speaker of Iran's Parliament.
So
that you are not miscalculating, know that in case of an attack on Iran, the occupied lands as well as US military bases in the region will be our legitimate targets.
Iran's president is continuing to blame the US and Israel for fueling this situation, and Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says his country is watching closely, the IDF holding briefings over the weekend about the threat Iran may well pose. Many of the protesters on the ground in Iran are calling for the return of the exiled Crown Prince, the son of the deposed Shah, Reza Pahlavi, and he is certainly encouraging people to go out into the streets, but it's unclear exactly how much support he does have on the ground, or if people are simply rallying around him because there is no other clear alternate to Iran's supreme leader. One thing which is certain, however, is that the Islamic regime hasn't been tested in this way for many, many years.